one, like you said, I work 24/7, 120 hours in a paid period.
Crazy,
2 weeks, 120, 140 hours. Crazy. But then I have Erica in my ear, like, can we spend time together? What about me and Jalen?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I'm working hard. I'm working and getting this money for us. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. When you turn 18 and you're on your own, you're in college, you're growing up, you have your own family.
Sure.
You don't grow away from your parents, but you start your own family. Your mother and father, if they're still together, their bond is still forever.
18.4 million, that's 1 in 4 children in America, don't have a biological father, a stepfather, or an adoptive father in their life.
You could be wrong and the whole world know you wrong.
Hell yeah.
Mom, there's no wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But to Teresa, my mom, nigga, you wrong. Nigga. Oh, yeah. She don't play that.
Like, you know how moms are like.
You think you done, man?
No.
One and done. Nah.
Uh-oh, here
Big
we go.
family.
No, big.
What we looking for?
Huge. God damn.
What we looking for? How many?
Shit. Me personally, I want at least like 8. Personally, but I know it's not gonna happen.
World.
I want 8.
Level up, break the cycle, bro, level up, love your image.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? They say we live,
Hey,
man.
we back, brother. We back.
again for another day. Listen, man, if it's y'all first time tuning in with us, man, my name is Wes.
MC.
Hey, man, this is Destined by Design. Yo, go ahead and introduce our brother, man.
Hey, man, we got a special guest, bro. We've been talking about it for a minute. It's been going on for a while, but hey, I got my brother, Mr. Eway. Yes, sir.
What's
my
up,
brother
what's up,
E.
fellas?
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Welcome to the podcast, bro.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Long coming.
Yes, sir.
I was telling him in the group chat, I said, we about to break numbers this weekend.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, I see. My brother Reem, he been texting me on the side like, man, don't give him too much. But we're gonna take this slow.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, yo, we appreciate you coming on, man. You know, you are our first guest and whatnot. We had to have you on.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
Especially for what we want to talk about today, man. September 5th last year, man, your world changed.
Yeah, man, it did.
Yeah, I mean, like with the birth of your son, man, your firstborn son. Tell the world, man, just give them an idea of what impact having a son has had on you, and most of all, what are you enjoying the most about fatherhood?
Man, September 5th at 1:30 p.m.
Shoot.
My life changed.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Started crying.
For real.
Tears started coming down my eyes. I try to be, tough, hold it in. But man, it's just the emotion took over. The feeling, actually seeing my son, holding my son for the first time.
Well, those tears of joy, tears of fear.
It was tear of joy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was joy. I was happy. I think the tears of fear were at the baby shower a little bit. Oh. If you was at the baby shower, you may have been there, and things got a little wild. Liquor started hitting. And, people were talking. I got on phone call with certain people, and then my emotions just got to going. I just started crying. It was fear, happy, joy, scared, all emotions. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's why I didn't want to bring up September 5th yet.
Yeah.
I wanted to kick it off at the baby shower.
I got you.
Just because I think for everybody, we all grew up together. So, Boo got youngins, Tom got youngins. Sure. But, out of me, E, and the twins,
right.
This was kind of a big deal just because, we like, damn, E about to really have a kid.
Right.
So to see him at the baby shower, and we was lit.
Yeah, listen.
But to see him go through that experience, bro, I was like, I think that shit hitting him because when he called our brother Tom, and I think I've been around E for we've been around each other for years, but these niggas have seen me cry.
Right.
But to see that nigga cry, I was like, oh, I think that nigga scared. Yeah. I think not scared, but bro, you gotta be responsible for another human now.
For sure.
Bro, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I think for all of us, we be bro, smack, this is real, bro. So when he said, I don't think it was fear. I think it's just seeing him, dog, this Eway, he having a baby, bro.
Yeah.
It was just more of a thing, but just see him in Tom. I know he probably been holding that shit in. And sometimes when you drinking this, it's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out, man.
We drinking a whole lot in the jet. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying, bro.
But September 5th. But let me ask you something though, Eli. What has changed with you? You feel having Jalen and everything?
The biggest change I say for myself that I see, it's kind of weird. I'm more patient with him, but I have less patience with everybody else.
Got you.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Of course.
With him, I have patience. Okay, come on, Jalen.
Yeah.
I expect certain things. But I found myself recently, like, say if I'm out somewhere and I see some I'm allowed to cuss.
Yeah, you
if
good,
I
bro.
see
Yeah.
some shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Usually the other E before Jalen would just give a fuck. Yeah. But I see shit now, like I don't have time for this shit. I got my son with me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm more observant.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I was already observant, but now I got my son with me, so
you on 100.
I'm more than 100. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
My whole demeanor has changed.
Got you.
People get on my nerves more for some reason. I don't know if that's because I have a son, but for some reason, like when people be talking to me, I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like I don't even. It don't even have nothing to do with my son. Yeah. But literally, I don't know why. Like literally, as soon as I had Jalen, my whole, I won't say my personality, but my whole demeanor with certain shit has just changed. Like I just don't have time for certain shit no more. Like get your shit done, whatever it possibly may be. Like I ain't got time for this shit. I gotta go home.
You just so you basically saying you just attribute the change in you just to like the change in responsibility. Like I'm just
it's like I don't got time
myself.
I don't have to deal with certain shit. Like before I would have been like, all right, yeah, we can do this, yeah, we can bullshit. Now I'm like, nah, nigga, either it's happening or it's not, nigga, I'm going. You know what I'm saying when it comes to certain things.
Yeah, now I think that just comes because you got more responsibility now. So I think you just look at it like, damn, I can't feed into this. Like I got to just do what I got to do. So now I get that. I mean, I think you just seeing another side of what our parents saw. Like we used to be like, damn, why are people act like that? Like why they like I used to be like, why is my mom stressing so much? I mean, when you gotta feed 2 and 3 kids,
sure,
you just gotta feed one. You feel what I'm saying? But now I definitely get it changes a little bit. I've definitely seen the change over the last months. Like I tell people all the time, like that ain't the same nigga.
Word.
Because we will react a lot different than what I'm seeing. Like and just like listening to you now, and you be like, yo, I gotta get to the crib. Or like we been on this gym thing, bro. Like I be on this gym thing with him, like, yo, and you be like, who gonna watch Jalen? So it's like for real, we got to remember now. He got responsibilities. Like
true, man.
We used to be able to move
a little different.
Yeah. So that's why I be like, damn, like that's why a lot of times now I be like, it kind of helped me too because I know I ain't got E.
Yeah.
So I gotta really lock in by myself. You feel what I'm saying? And do things like usually we just push each other.
Yeah.
But now since Jalen, you gotta be respectful to you know what I'm saying your other half and shit. So you be like, hey, I'm just gonna chill. You feel what I'm saying? You think it like since Jalen came, you think your hustle is like more, or do you feel like you have to step away from the hustle a little bit as far as getting that money?
Because you one of the hardest, man.
Yeah.
I say besides you, E, you probably the next hardest working man I ever seen, period, bro.
Nah, that hustle actually increased even more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's tenfold. Some things, something happened at work not too long ago where possibly maybe somebody could have been trying to take away some overtime from me.
Sure.
Okay. I already worked the shift and they weren't trying to, hey, we may have to change this to comp.
Nah.
One, see, right then and there, my whole demeanor would have changed. See, the old area, I'm like, okay, you can change it to comp. I'll just take some days off.
Whatever.
But now, fine, you taking money out of my plate, out of my son's plate, so the whole demeanor
it's different.
would have changed. So the hustle is actually even more. I work nights, so
sure,
working nights and having to watch a kid during the day is hard. Still working Prince William, still working them crazy hours, but the hustle, I'm over here in the real estate game, trying to figure that out, trying to I actually want to buy a couple more properties.
Yeah. So
the hustle has not decreased, it's increased tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm doing before Jalen was for me, benefit for me. At the end of the day, I just want the money, I want the money. Yeah. But now at the end of the day, even before Jalen was born, as soon as I found out Erica was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As soon as I found out, automatically started putting money to the side, figuring things out.
Have to,
all that
bro.
Stuff. Changed my life insurance policy completely. It's completely automatically changed it to. So if something happened to me, he's good for a lifetime.
Now let me ask you a question real quick, man. I don't want to cut you off. Was that something that was instilled in you by your father, or is that something that you just innately picked up on? Like, yo, I gotta care for my son now. Let me change
my dad, my pops definitely is a big influence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where he grew up and how he grew up, his background,
Your dad's from Alabama, right?
Country ass Alabama. Troy, country ass Troy. Son, hey, listen, I be telling people, son, I love Alabama. I love my family, but son, I hate going down there because there ain't shit to do. You just in the country, just in a hot ass house, not doing nothing. But they from Alabama, lived on a farm, all that other stuff. Grew up, my dad is one of 8.
God damn.
One of 8. My mom is one of 10.
Wow.
9 or 10. Big family. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house on a farm. Been working, hustling their whole life and everything like that. You know, my dad grew up, went to New York, came back down, graduated. He had no choice. Either it's military or stay in Alabama. You know, he chose military, started hustling. Yeah, started hustling, started doing all that stuff, and then just, he's like, I don't want my kids to grow up the way I did.
Sure.
I want my kids to have to use bar soap to brush their teeth.
What? Hold on.
Yeah, son. Like,
I thought we had it bad.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's grimy, bro.
Yeah, like they you know, he's
out
like,
the mud.
Yeah, they like, I don't want my kids to grow up the way I did and all this other stuff. Even though they had a fun childhood,
Sure,
and all this other stuff, but you know, they'll tell you, you know, that life, especially in Alabama in the '60s.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's different.
Alabama in the
that's
'60s,
different.
you know what I'm saying?
Different energy
telling me
and
stories.
vibe.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to cross that street. That was the other side of the street. You couldn't walk. Yeah,
I've been to Alabama, bro. The energy is different down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they still got commercials on TV promoting equality, and you got commercials of white people holding black people's hand. They talking about let's come together. And you be like, what the hell going on down here?
Oh,
like,
it's man. I'm telling you, it's completely different. I love Alabama. My whole family from Alabama.
Sure.
I was the first person born outside of Alabama on my mom's side, I believe.
Word.
Yeah,
She got Cali.
I was born in California.
Yeah.
My dad's military, so
Yeah.
born in California. But my mom's side, I think I was the first person on her whole side of the family, generations, to be born outside of Alabama. So yeah,
That's wild. You plan on taking your son down there to kind of?
Oh no, we already did.
You already went.
I took him.
Yeah.
He was hot as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he took her. I remember that. Yeah.
He was hot as a motherfucker.
You seen your grandma.
Yeah, I seen my grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's love, man. That's love.
I mean, he ain't gonna remember because we took him down there in April. No, I'm lying. It was like February.
Yeah.
February we took him down there and it was still hot. But I mean, he was a little baby. He didn't see nothing at that.
Yeah.
He's not gonna remember nothing.
Sure.
But when he gets a little bit older, hopefully
gonna go back.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah. What are some things that you learned down there that you hope to instill in Jalen when you get older, or when he gets older, or as you're bringing him up? What are some things that were instilled in you that you're trying to pass on to him?
Hard work, man. My dad always
Sharp,
told me
bro.
hard work. He told me nothing in life is gonna come to you easily.
Easy.
Especially being a black man in America, you got to work for it. At the end of the day, that's the biggest thing I'm gonna tell him. You really gotta work for what you want.
Sure.
So have that dedication, have that drive.
Mm-hmm.
My dad instilled that in me. But I will say this: I listened to him, but I was a knucklehead. So I heard him, but I didn't apply it until I believe maybe it was too late when it came to certain things for my aspirations and my goals. I feel like I applied it a little too late, but it is what it is. But now I apply that stuff to what I want to do now.
Yeah.
My ventures, the real estate, all this other stuff. So I apply it now. Did I apply it when I was a little kid? No, but hopefully I'm gonna be in Jalen's ear talking to him the same way my dad was talking to me. You know,
Right.
You got to go get it. You got to hustle. You got to grind. It's not going to come easy. Be smart with your decisions because every action has a reaction.
Yeah.
So, be smart. Be smart with everything that you do.
It's funny that you say that you was a knucklehead, man. When I was preparing for this podcast, man, I was listening to a TED Talk, and this guy, and I forget his name, but he brought up rebellion and how as men we tend to rebel against our parents. We don't necessarily do as we're told. And he said that the word bell it comes from the Latin word bellion, which means at war, and then means to do again. He says that men rebel, but as they get older, you look in the mirror and you realize that growing up and being a man, and then now obviously once you go into fatherhood, if you don't like what's in the mirror, man, you're constantly at war with yourself, but you have an opportunity to kind of continue to grow and be at war with yourself until you actually like what you see in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was crazy that you even said that, because you like, yo, you were at war basically rebelling against what your pop was saying, but you constantly work on yourself and now you apply everything that he's instilled in you and all your hustles and whatnot. So I think that's a beautiful thing, man, for sure.
Nah, facts. What do you feel like is the most challenging though? Like, I know sometimes when you got your little man, you ain't getting sleep like you said. You know what I'm saying? You're working overnights. You know what I'm saying? Wifey's working during the day. So, you know, you got to basically be up. Like, I'll be calling you sometimes. You like, damn, I can't sleep. If he's up, I'm up. And I was like, damn, I never really thought about it like that. So I was like, yo, so like what challenges, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't getting no sleep, but what challenges do you think, you know, just being your first child, you think has been the most challenging for you, certain things with being a father?
Balance. Finding balance for myself, for Jalen, and for Erica as well. It's one, like you said, I work 24/7 on nights. Then I pick up shifts at my part-time job, or I'm picking shifts up at my full-time job. So I'm working. I'll average at least, 120 hours in a pay period.
Crazy,
2 weeks, 120, 140 hours. Crazy. So I work constantly. So finding the hardest part for me, even now, is trying to find balance. Like this week, this is my first weekend off. I had people calling me, asking me, like, yo, can you work this? Can you work this shift? Can you work this shift? On my weekend off? Typically, what I say?
Yeah,
give it to me. Give it to me. I'll take it. But then I have Erica in my ear, like, can we spend time together? What about me and Jalen?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, well, I'm working hard. I'm working and getting this money for us. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. But then she'll say, like, no, money isn't everything. I was like, you're right. She's like, you got money.
That's
I do
true.
got money. You know what I'm saying? I got money. You know what I'm saying? I got money.
No, yesterday.
Hey, I got, like, you got money, so what do you get this extra money for? I'm like, all right, I do have ventures and goals and aspirations, but she's like, but if you driving home and you fall asleep driving, you die.
And you lose it all.
You lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, the money isn't everything. You ain't got to work 24/7. At least have balance. You don't have to work every single weekend. You got a weekend off, take it off. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good, man, that right there, what you just said, man, is a good tip for anybody, not even for just like fathers, man, but just men as a whole, man. Take care of your household, man.
Facts.
It could all be gone in a split second, bro. Just keep that in mind.
Facts. Yeah, so with that, the balance is probably the hardest thing, the most challenging, trying to find that balance.
Sure.
I have a social life myself, I ain't been in the gym since Jalen been born, but my man's coming back to overnight. It's coming to overnights with me. So we've been talking for like the last 2 months. We've been talking about how we gonna get the gym. And I straight up told him, like, yo, since Jalen been born, I ain't really been. I probably work out here and there. I work out with my brother Trevor and my brother Ryan. Yeah, they'll come to the house and we'll box. Right. So that'll be the only workout I do is just boxing. Okay. But I haven't been lifting at all. So I'm like, yo, with that happening, I was like, so I got to find balance with him. I got to find balance with working out. I got to find balance with Jalen. Got to find balance with Erica. Got to find balance for my mom, Jalen's grandma, because she's the one that watches him. Okay. But she like, I don't want to watch this nigga forever. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm retired. Grandma, so I'm retired. Can I enjoy my retirement? Exactly, right, I was like, I got you, and all this other stuff. So I'm trying to find balance for everything. Yeah. That's the most difficult, the most challenging. But I feel like slowly I'm getting better. Mm-hmm. I got it. Financially, I'm good financially. Of course, sometimes niggas get greedy. Oh, yeah, I take that extra overtime shift. All this other. Shit, man, if I just get this little extra quick band real quick, I can put it down on this property, this, that, and there. I can change this townhouse. I can do all this stuff. So balancing everything in general, you know what I'm saying, to make everybody happy, including myself. Sure. Because I hate the fact that I'm not in the gym. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that's the third place, man. I hate the fact that I'm not in the gym like that. So it does bother me. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I know I'm not in the gym because I'm taking care of my little man. So it kind of makes me feel a little bit better. But now I'm like, it's time for me to get back to myself too as well. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself, man. I think you dropping nothing but goddamn goals and tips out here, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you become a husband, man, or especially when you become a father, a lot of your time and energy is dedicated to your significant others. And a lot of times men, they lose sight of taking care of themselves. And that's why when they look up, they can't even recognize themselves because they spent so much time away. So you finding a way to get back into your third place, bro, where you're happy, where you put it all together, I think that's good. That's pivotal. That's pivotal, bro, for your maturation, bro, to you to continue to grow. Because if you're not good for yourself, bro, you ain't good for nobody else. Nah, eventually, you're going to break down, bro. Yeah. You're going to break down, and then you're going to show your ass, entire ass.
And we don't need that.
And we don't need that.
Because I done seen it, so we don't need to see that.
I've seen you in real form.
Yes, you have. But
it be like that.
Yeah. But, I mean, since you talked about the balance, saying not just being a father, but you talked about your relationship. And you know me, we keep everything low key, but does it make it feel like it's put more pressure on you to marry Erica since you've had Jalen? Like, I know y'all have had the conversation, bro. Everybody has the conversation. Shit, I done had the conversation for you with people. And my stand on it. But how do you think that is? Does it rush? Does it feel like you rush you? Like, where's your thought process in with the whole putting the ring on the finger?
Nah, my belief is, and Erica knows this as well, just because you have a kid does not mean you need to get married. Because if you're not ready, a marriage is a partnership. So at the end of the day, having kids, is a partnership in itself a certain way. But marriage, I believe, is different. Facts. The reason why I say marriage is completely different than having a child with somebody. Technically, by law, once a kid is turned 18, they're gonna be on their own. Yeah. When you turn 18 and you're on your own, you're in college, you're growing up, you have your own family. You don't grow away from your parents, but you start your own family. Mm-hmm. Your mother and father, if they're still together, their bond is still forever. Facts. At the end of the day, kids have grown away from their parents, and at the end of the day, so my theory is, my belief is no, I don't feel no pressure. Okay. And I don't think she feels no pressure either. Oh, really? Now we talk about it. And all this other stuff, we done had conversations on it.
What you supposed to?
And like we say, when the time is right, the time is right. Sure. I feel like we still have certain steps that we need to work to. Mm-hmm. People say, well, that's kind of ass backwards. You're getting a baby, then you're getting married. We're doing what's best for us. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say. I don't get peer pressure like that. You're not gonna peer not gonna peer pressure me to do some shit that I don't want to do. Sure. And especially that's gonna cost me money, nigga. I'm all about my motherfucking money.
Is he throwing shots?
Yeah.
No, I'm not throwing shots. No, I'm not throwing shots. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get peer pressured into doing something I feel like that me and my significant other aren't completely ready to do. Now, everybody's so why aren't y'all ready if y'all been together so long? Well, we got certain things that we need to work on. We got certain goals that we need to get to, certain things that I need to get to her standards or she needs to get to my standards. So it's just certain things that are balanced. When it comes to a kid, when it comes to parenting, I feel like we have a good balance. We're still working on it. This is my first kid, so we're still working on it and everything. Yeah. But I feel like we have a good balance. But if it comes to like the marriage standpoint, it's a little different. It's a partnership.
I got you.
Money gets involved. I've been saying I'm all about my money. Sure. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of other things get involved in everything. So I don't get pressured by that. Will it come? Yeah. Yeah. Will it come? But will I be like, hey, shit, since we had Jalen, we got to get married? Nah, nigga, it ain't happening. Nah, I'm not jumping the gun just because.
It's just funny, man, because society does put those standards on you. Like if you're, if you have a child together, people just assume.
And the people who do that, I can't stand it. People who be like, oh, I want a traditional man. But, bitch, you're not traditional yourself. So why are you talking about, like, oh, I want a traditional man, we got to get married? Bitch, you're not traditional yourself. You're a disrespectful motherfucker. You go out, get drunk, and all this other shit. Don't give a fuck about me, but then come home, but, you got to pay the bills. I got to Bitch, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up. Know what I'm saying? Bro. Yeah, so I think I kind of went off topic, but it's okay. At the end of the day. First child. So, but people,
that's later on.
Society in general, especially when it comes to our generation. Yeah. I feel like our generation right now is kind of untraditional. Yeah, we're not a traditional.
Not at all.
Especially from what our parents or grandparents were and all that stuff. We're completely different. So when I get it when older generations say something to us like, kind of doing their ass backwards. I expect it from but somebody my age and my generation coming at me. Yeah. And then I look at you, I'm like, you and your okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Yeah. But don't judge and all this other stuff. What we're doing is working for us. Yeah. And it's good right now. Exactly. It's great right now. So I don't want to try to throw in a wrench to make somebody else happy. Sure. That is not Erica at the end of the day. Yeah, wow. Nah. I don't want to make some other person happy. Oh, well, you should marry her because that's the right thing. What's right is what we're doing. Right. That's all it is.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's the numbers right there, bro. Nothing about what I read in terms of my research that I conducted, bro, or that I read up on says that you have to be married in order to be a good father, bro. Yeah. Presence, being there, being involved. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you said that your dad had a major influence on you, bro, that kind of brought me back to the word influence, because you said that he had a big influence on you. So that man took a stance in your life to say, I'm going to be there for my son. Obviously, your parents have been together. They've probably been married for X amount of years and whatnot. But there's no criteria that says that your father needed to be married to your mother in order for him to have that kind of influence on you, bro. It was just about him being there trying to guide you, because that's what leadership is. Leadership is not necessarily do as I do, but kind of just follow the path that I've laid before you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you follow this path, you're gonna likely succeed, and if you don't, then you can't say that I didn't at least try to get you to that place. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man, because I think sitting around this table, there's a statistic that says 18.4 million, that's 1 in 4 children in America, don't have a biological father, a stepfather, or an adoptive father in their life. So when just looking around this table, man, you had your father in your life. You obviously had your father in your life. I didn't have one. So those statistics kind of make it seem like, okay, they might be right. Yeah. And at the end of the day, obviously we sit around this table, bro, and we're all successful. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to know, and this, you can answer this. What impact did having your father in your life or your father in your life have in, like, you know, in terms of just like the person that you are today?
You know, for me, I know Boogie.
Right.
I mean, I think having him, it what keeps me going. Mm-hmm. You know, I know with him, there's never no judgment.
Sure.
No matter how much I screw up or fuck up,
right,
he gonna give me that extra push. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think just for him, it's just the limitless of just keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the impact. I mean, we could have all made different turns and different directions, but I think him being that guidance for me and that example of what to do, you know what I'm saying, I think helps me more than anything. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So I think I say it all the time. I know like my mom's real big like her, but when it comes to him, I think that's what just give me that extra like that umph sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Having him, bro. So
somebody said something to me and it struck me though. They was like, man, your mom gonna hold you down regardless. You know what I'm saying? Mom, you always gonna be your mom, boy. You know what I'm saying? The love of her life and whatnot.
It's never gonna change.
It's never gonna change, bro. But when you receive that head nod from your pop,
it's just a different
thing, bro. When you see his
that
stamp of approval,
bro. Insurance, you know, he give you that, like you said, give you that head nod. You don't even have to say nothing.
No words.
Did that look, you're like, all right, I'm doing all right.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what E talking about. I swear, I think I told E, I don't know if I was talking to you, Wes. I told one of y'all, but like one day we was just in the garage smoking cigars, and he was like, yo, once you get to the point where you don't mind sacrificing, that's when that hustle really will start amount to you financially. Right. Like, sky's the limit for you. And I think, like he said, once you get that, it's that gem or that nod, a couple words, it's just that fire that light into you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the impact of your pops. Because mom's you could be wrong and the whole world know you wrong.
Hell yeah.
Mom, there's no wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But to Teresa, my mom, nigga, you wrong. Yeah. She don't play that.
Like, you know how moms are like, but I think when it comes to your pops, that's why I tell E all the time, like, yo, I think Jalen's, like, just thinking about, like, all that time E does spend with Jalen's now, with being on overnights and being during the day, I think that's the type of shit that you never forget as a child. Because even as a youngin', I remember, like, them key moments with my pops, like my first birthday party.
Oh, for real?
Like, dog, it's just still a picture in my room. It's me and him. I'm in, like, BK's, a Nike sweatsuit, and my pops got a Nike sweatsuit on, and we in Chuck E. Cheese. Like, it's just certain moments of your life that you don't forget with your pops.
And you still be in a Nike suit.
Yeah, like, it does not change, bro. Like, and I think, like, when E be calling him by his middle name, I tell E all the time, I was like, dog, all you're doing is look at yourself. E will tell Jalen, stop, do something. Jalen will look and keep on moving. I was like, bro, you seeing yourself, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, nah, I think those are the type of things Jalen's definitely going to remember, bro. Just sitting back watching that shit, you be like, yo, this still crazy, bro. Like, you be like, he's a pops.
Yeah.
I think it still blows my mind sometimes, bro.
You think you done, man?
No.
One and done. No.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Big family.
No, big.
What we looking for?
Huge. God damn.
What we looking for? How many?
Shit. Me personally, I want at least like 8. Personally, but I know it's not gonna happen.
World.
I want 8. Shit, I could have probably had about 5 by now, but that's a whole different conversation.
I know, you're talking too much.
You know what I'm saying?
It might come from me next.
Shit, I could have had about 5 right now, you know.
Yo.
Shit.
Are you real about 8, bro?
I'm being this. I want to.
Does Erica know that?
Yeah, she know that. We came to agreement like 3 or 4, but you know, I'm gonna still shoot the club up all the time, nigga. Yeah, I'm shooting that motherfucker up. Boy.
Yo, that's
shit. Hey, but I want to say something. I'm probably getting off topic, but I do want to say something about the bachelor party, about the baby shower.
Sure.
The reason why I was probably crying, which I know was I was crying, all right, so the backstory, we was drinking and everything, having a good time.
Yeah.
Good time.
And y'all was there, and the theme at the end of the day, what I kept saying, family and celebration of life, celebration of life, celebration of life. So the reason why I kept saying that, actually when it came to Jalen, coming on, like, during everything, for real, I thought I couldn't have kids no more. Times and all that stuff, damn, Erica's not getting pregnant and stuff like that. So I started thinking, like, damn, maybe my shoulders ain't marching no more. Right, shit. Yeah. I was like, shit, I didn't have all these hiccups back in the day.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting shit when it matters. When I'm trying to do right now, and its time is right. It's not happening. Right. So backstory, shit. I went to the doctor. I went to I forgot, Shady Grove.
Yeah.
So I went to Shady Grove, so I had to give him a specimen. Okay. This is during COVID. Mm-hmm. So when I'm talking about specimen, I'm talking about.
We know what you're talking about.
So this is the funny thing. I tell this story. Actually, I think I only told this story to Chael. Told this story to Chael. So I go there and everything, and they're like, "Yeah, we're ready for you." I was like, "Okay, boom." So I come in there. They're like, "Do you have the specimen?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah." And they was all like, "Hey, look." She looked at me. She's all like, "Oh no, sir, we don't do that here no more. It's COVID." I said, "Oh, my bad." They had magazines out, laid out. I was ready to go. I was all like, "Well, I see in the movies we just saying." So she's like, "Oh no, we don't do that no more." Da 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 da. So whatever. I had to go back. I had to go home, do what I do. Whatever came back, but everything came back good. And it was just some other things that were going on. Sure. But then, luckily, at the end of the day, she ended up pregnant.
Oh, dope.
So that's why I think when it coming back to that baby shower, like celebration of life, and I was just so happy and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, I kind of thought, like, shit, maybe I'll never have kids.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful thing. That's why I love my little man.
He's here, man.
He's here.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to go do your check. I mean, y'all fellas, ain't nothing wrong with getting a physical and make sure everything good.
Hey, man, hey, look, I thought them things was in marching, boy. I was like, oh, Lord, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
I said, what's going on?
Did my man say he went in there talking about,
I'm good. Yeah, I got you.
I was. Hey, look, they said you couldn't do nothing for 5 days, so I was
ready to go.
I was fully loaded. She's like, "Sorry, sir, it's COVID. We don't do that no more." I said,
"That's crazy."
Damn,
wow. That's funny, bro.
Bro, I'm done with that. They just put the cherry on the top.
But that's a beautiful thing, man. I'm telling you, bro. Fatherhood, man, it's nothing like it, man.
Most definitely.
And like you said, man, you just see the change in my. He make me a little scared, man, because at the end of the day, bro, I know what kind of man I am, bro. I would say since having Jalen, bro, like I've seen the maturation, bro. I've seen the maturity, bro. Like you say, the hustle never decrease, it increase, bro. It just make me scared, bro, because I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm gonna be the same way if I bring a young boy,
respect.
you know what I'm saying? Prayerfully, it's a young boy and not a young girl, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just blessed, you know what I mean? But I just know that my hustle gonna increase 100,000-fold, bro. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where it's just like all go. But I like what you said about learning balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Making sure that no matter
honest
what.
with yourself.
Just taking care of myself, man, and not just focusing on one thing. You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
That's love, bro.
Hey, brother, you got anything else for him, bro?
Nah, man.
He kept the story. Just I'm.
I got stories for that.
Oh no, he just tripped me out when he went there. He was like, because I could see him doing it, so it kind of threw me off.
Listen. Like, I came in there. I was nervous. I was like, okay, so I gotta go in here. I gotta, ejaculate in this office. It's kind of weird. Know what I'm saying? But it was
wow, dude.
It was. I was like, no, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta make sure, I'm good. At the end of the day, I was being real with myself. At first, I was in denial. Like, damn, what if I can't? What if I can't have kids?
That's a big pill to swallow.
What I'm saying?
It is though.
Because at the end of the day, we're getting older. When I was 18, 19, 20, and all this other stuff, whatever happened. But I was younger at the end of the day. I'm 30, 31. At that time, I was 30 or 31. One of the two, 30 or 31. I'm saying I'm older now. At the end of the day, so. Things change, the male body changed, the female body changed, and all that other stuff. So things get happen all this other time. So at the end of the day, at first, I was like, I didn't want to do it because I was nervous, I was scared. I didn't want the reality to hit me like, oh shit, I can't have kids. It's all this stuff. And like, we're talking about, well, if you can't have kids and all this stuff, like, started talking about adoption, all this other stuff. Like,
deep.
yeah, it got deep because I really do want kids. You know what I'm saying? So it got deep, but when it came to that situation, I had to be real with myself because I didn't want to do it at first.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I gotta make sure something's right. And our man Boo was big on health and all that other stuff.
Right.
So he's always telling us in the group chat, go get your physical, go get your physical, go look at your physical. He's always telling us. I still don't get my physical, but at the end of the day, I'm going to one of these days.
You got to, man.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're scared because at the end of the day, you're scared of the reality. Like, yo, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, all that stuff. And it's a reality check for you.
Of course.
As a person. It's the same thing as being a father and all this certain things. I got to look at myself and double check myself. You know what I'm saying? Got to be real with myself.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, when it comes to certain things and learning to be a father and all this stuff, I got to look at myself like, all right, I can't do this, all this other stuff. Coming back to the balance and stuff, doing all this other stuff, making sure my mental health is straight, making sure Erica's mental health is straight, making sure Jalen is straight and everything like that. So it's a full circle of everything. It really is a full circle when it comes to everything from mental health, physical health, and balance when it comes to being like a father.
That's what's up, man.
Nah, just real quick, you know, I'm big on giving flowers while they here.
Yeah.
Just want to tell you I'm proud of you, brother. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not, I know it's not easy sometimes. I know sometimes you just be like, damn. But now you're doing a hell of a job, brother. So it's just always want to give you flowers while you're here. I told y'all, once I lost grams, I'm going to start making sure I tell y'all niggas, I love y'all.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? So just much respect, brother.
Absolutely.
Much respect, bro.
Listen, man, if y'all haven't already, man, follow the page, man, Destined by Design podcast, man. Also, make sure y'all go on the website, www.destinedxdesign.com, man. Make sure you go in there and get your merch, all that.
Please. Speaking of merch, you got a shirt?
I mean, I'm waiting for mine to get delivered. So
that's great.
The main mother talking about getting shirts and shit like that.
But listen, since you want to call me, I'm going to call you out. You never sent me a link.
Oh,
and you never told me about it.
You know what's crazy? And here's the thing. That's the second person that said that. He's never sent a link. He's
never said nothing about it.
Hey.
He has never said. And if you're lying, you can ask Stu. You can ask Free.
Hey.
You can ask anybody.
Let me ask you
something. You ain't tell nobody nothing about it. All he did is call people out. Why aren't y'all buying nothing?
Hey,
like,
can I ask you something?
Can we get a link? Can we get a link?
Can I ask you something?
What?
Do you follow the page on IG?
Oh, I do.
Man. There are links up there all the time. All
right, but I use IG for other reasons.
Well, I go by the name of C on this Destined by Design.
Hey, bro, West, man.
My man E, thank you for coming through, man. Hey, we're out of here. He just ended on that note, bro. I'm done.
Peace.
I'm out here breaking curses, digging and feeling myself while keeping my head above the clouds and trying to stay out of a cell. Yeah, always on my grind, putting good food in my mind. Here's one for the books, like it was destined by design. Yeah, Destined by Design podcast.